Creepy feet. This is a true story that took place when I was 11 years old. Approximately 6 months prior, we had moved into a very old 2-story house in a small town in Michigan. The layout of this house is important to fully grasp the magnitude of the experience. Upon entering the large home, you see a staircase that has a platform in the center midway up. Then the staircase continues on up to the left, with multiple creaky steps all the way up. At the top was my bedroom, directly to the right. My 13-year-old brother's room was to the left, with the one and only bathroom directly in front of the top of the stairs. If, upon walking into the home, you didn't decide to go upstairs, there was a large room to the left which was my parents' room, and previously possibly a den, with 2 sets of double, multiple-pane glass doors on 2 sides of it. There was a short hallway that would take you around their room. You would take a left and enter the living room, which was directly below the stairs and the bathroom. Then, to the right of the living room was a large dining room, and off to the right was the kitchen. So on this particular evening, our parents had gone out to dinner, and it was just me and my older brother home. It was not quite dark yet, and the 2 of us were enjoying some MTV in the living room. He was kicked back in the recliner in the corner, and I was on the couch. As luck would have it, I suddenly had to go to the bathroom and felt uneasy going upstairs alone because honestly, the house was big and creepy. I tried to get my brother to go upstairs with me so I could go to the bathroom. He told me I was stupid and to quit being a baby. I tried to hold it, but my tiny bladder continued to swell in my small frame, and I knew I was running out of time. I asked once more, and he refused and told me to shut up. I made him promise not to go up there and try to scare me whenever I came back out, and he threw a pillow at me and reluctantly promised. I worked up the courage and took off in a flash. I raced up those stairs as fast as my bony legs would carry me. Luckily, it still wasn't complete darkness outside yet. Once I got to the bathroom, I shut the door and hopped on in a hurry. The bathroom did not have a lock on it, which was terrible, but due to the creaky stairs, you could hear if someone was coming your way, giving you time to alert them that the bathroom was occupied. As I was finishing up, I heard the stairs creaking and immediately began to inform my brother that I knew he was out there and that he had broken a promise, and I was going to tell our parents when they got home. There was a gap between the bottom of the door and the floor, approximately 3 inches, so it made it easy to see if someone was waiting outside. While still seated, I looked at the bottom of the door and spotted a set of bare feet standing directly in front of the door, as if someone almost had their face pressed against the door. I couldn't believe he would be so stupid and forget about that gap, confirming the fact that he was right outside the door. Idiot. I quickly returned to flush the toilet and flung the door open and blazed down the stairs before he had a chance to spring out of one of our bedrooms and grab me. I was a lot smaller than him and much faster. When I reached the living room, I stopped in my tracks. There he was, still laying back in the recliner with the remote in his hand. I felt the fear rising up inside of me, and then I looked at his feet, and he was wearing socks. I began to scream and yell that someone was in the house. He jumped up in a panic and grabbed the shotgun. After thoroughly searching the entire house, we found nothing and no one. To this day, I get a cold chill just thinking about it.